5 steps for how to grow date palms from seed.
If you come to the Dancing Treetops Family Farm channel, I bet you're a curious gardener. And if you're a curious gardener, then you've come to the right place, because here we turn curiosity into knowledge. In our family, even the kids can't stop planting. If they eat a fruit with a seed, they assume they can make it grow. And most times, that seed will grow, but sometimes it takes a few extra steps.
That's how it is when you grow date palm seeds from seeds. But it's actually quite easy once you know what to do.
Date palms are very slow growing, and you can easily start a date palm and keep the date palm inside for years.
If you stick around, we'll show you how big or maybe how small our 6-year-old date palm is.
If you want to plant date palms to one day get fruit production, we recommend that you start at least 5 date palms. Date palms have separate male and female trees, and only the female plants bear the fruits. It's recommended to have at least 1 male plant per every 6 female plants, because date palms are wind pollinated. Of course, you won't know if a date palm is male or female until it gets older. So you'll just have to start more date palms, unless you want to go invest in a pair of nursery certified propagated date palms. And since we're on a teacher's budget, that's definitely not in our near future.
Before we get to our 5 steps on how to grow date palms from seed, I want to thank all of you for being here and for watching our videos. Please consider hitting the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. Whenever you watch, like, save, or share, and subscribe to our channel, you support our dream for expanding the Dancing Treetops Family Farm, and we can't wait to take you along on our journey. 5 steps for how to grow date palms from seed.
Step 1. Find fresh dates with seeds. We got this pack of dates in the grocery store, and it doesn't really matter what they are, but we like the medjool ones. But you can get your favorite dates and give it a try.
Step 2. Find the date seed. And cut it out. Here. And there you go. Date seed. Just a light cut. And there's another one. Sometimes they have this little thing on the side, that's okay. Put it there. Kind of sticky, but try using a knife to split the end, spread it. There you go.
Step 3. Put the date seeds inside some wet paper towels if you have them. We don't use paper towels, but we got these wet fast food napkins that are safe just for this purpose. And you can also try to use a wet t-shirt cloth if you have it. We do that sometimes. Next step is to put it inside a plastic bag, or you can put it inside a glass container or plastic container. Write the date. Today is April 29th, 25. There you go. And now just place this plastic bag in a warm place with no direct sun for 2 weeks to a month. Yes, it is raining, but I'm standing under the Dancing Treetops, and so I'm a little protected. So let me finish this video. It has been about 4 weeks, and you can see something happened in this bag, and they need to get planted. They need to get some of these nutrients from the rain. So I want to take a look at these date palm seeds. This is step 4. Plant out your date palm seeds. Let's see. See, it's definitely time that they get planted. You can see they're starting to get damaged. We don't want that to happen. They get a little bit moldy in here. I'm gonna probably rinse that off. See if I can mix some of that off. See, beautiful. It's definitely time to get planted before they get damaged by mold. There you go. I just want to show you real quick how to plant these without getting too wet. All you need to do, get a pot. I have a bunch of composted wood chips and some compost from the chicken coop in here. And just put your date palm in here, just like that, palm seed. And soon they'll turn into green leaves. Hopefully, if they haven't gotten too damaged on the tip of the roots. They're not really supposed to have that damage at the tip of the root. I'm going to show you some other date palm seeds that we did that didn't happen to. But that's all you need to do. Just cover with a loose layer of soil and wait patiently. Date seeds, you can see this was planted a month ago, and you can see the growth. Take it out of here carefully. You see how many of these actually end up growing. Let's see what we got. I don't remember how many we put in this bag. We have one that grew. Two of them grew, and then 3 of them did not. Of course, I'm still gonna stick these 3 in a pot because you never know, sometimes they still grow, but this one is ready to be planted. Look at that. When the date palms first set up leaves, there'll just be one leaf that'll come up, and then eventually they'll get more and turn into the leaves I'm about to show you. The rain is finally gone, but it is so wet that it's impossible for me to get close to the date palm trees. So let me just finish talking about the date palms. Date palms are native to Africa and the Middle East, so they like warm climates and they're drought tolerant. They can be grown outside in zones 8 to 10. We're in zone 9B, and we do not protect our date palms at all in the winter. Date palms can survive down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 7 degrees Celsius. But in order for pollination to occur, it needs to be at least 95 degrees Fahrenheit or 36 degrees Celsius. How long do date palms live? They live about 70 to 100 years. How long does it take for date palms to produce fruit? Female date palms take an average of 8 years to begin producing fruit when they're grown from seed. Date palms prefer to grow in full sun, and date palms are not picky with the soil. In fact, I don't even remember the last time we fertilized it. They are even salt tolerant, so if you live nearby the beach and have occasional storms, the date palms should do just fine. Date palms do not need any pruning, except for any palm fronds that are damaged or diseased, just like this. This date palm has been through quite an ordeal. It's been through drought, it has been through a flood, and as a result, you can see it was not unhappy at the time. It has gotten a new leaf, a couple new leaves in the middle, because I just left it. But the only time I cut leaves off are when they're completely brown, and you want to make sure there's some green leaves on it. Let's see if I can get to this. Shot these. There you go. Now you can see it looks a lot healthier. I got rid of the brown leaves, but I only cut it down because I saw the green leaf come in the middle. When you grow a date palm in a pot, you restrict its size, which might not be a bad thing, as date palms can grow up to 75 to 80 feet tall. But you do have to consider repotting, up-putting sometimes. And it's about time that it starts getting into a bigger pot. So we'll get working on that. If you grow fruits from seeds, you need to have patience. We're often told that it makes no sense to grow fruit trees from seed, and that we're better off buying grafted fruit trees. Here's the thing, we do both. But why waste a good seed? And some plants are just too expensive. We've always been on a tight budget, and I don't foresee that changing anytime soon. The truth is that if you grow fruit from seed, time is your friend and foe. But I'm sure you've heard that saying that the best time to plant a fruit tree was yesterday. Well, the same thing goes for planting fruit trees from seed. Before you know it, a year will have passed, or even 6. This is our oldest date palm. It is 6 years old, but we restrict it by growing it in a pot. We have not found the right home for us yet. We're still looking for more acreage. And so, this palm tree will stay in this pot until we find a perfect place for it to live.
If you have any questions about growing date palms from seed, please leave a comment and we'll do our best to answer. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the likes button and support the Dance Treehouse family farm by subscribing, sharing, and saving this video.
If you want to grow other types of plants from seed, check out our video, 5 steps for how to grow palm trees from seed. If you want to know how to make more plants, check out our playlist, Making More Plants, where we have lots of videos showing you how you can make more plants out of the plants you already have, or by growing from seeds.
If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Thank you for watching, and thank you for making the world a little bit greener.